Well, hello, and as you're no doubt aware, we've now sold our VW Autosleeper. And not only that, the other day we went to Doncaster and we bought ourselves a Fiat Ducato Adria Twin. Journey up there wasn't too bad. The journey back was an absolute nightmare. Just something you wouldn't believe. And then the next day when we're cleaning it, we found something really horrendous. Anyway, watch your video and see for yourselves. We're Mark and V, and this is our adventures. Stayed with some friends last night, and now we're driving up to see the van. We're in Wolverhampton at the moment, and following Google Maps a bit cluelessly. Really don't know where we're going, but I'm sure we'll find out. Well, we got just over an hour to go. It's been quite a long journey. Mind you, we've done that a few times, haven't we? Travelled quite a distance to see something and turned around and gone home again. So who knows? I must mention as well, while we're on the route up, we've had a lovely invite from the Meandering Manx to have a coffee stop if we're still up here in this area around 5 o'clock. We're hoping that we've bought the van and we're heading back to the Meandering Manx. Thank you very much for the offer, because who knows, we may be taking you up on that yet. We just don't know. There's a few bits and pieces on there that need sorting out. The blinds looked a bit tired. Van is going to have a marked special clean. I think we might re-suede the headliner in the front, a bit like we did on the Caddy. That looked quite nice, and tidy it right up. All the old plastic style plugs I think will turn into more modern aluminium plugs with USB sockets. Solar panels obviously going to be an important factor, as is an inverter. And after installing or having that Victron panel installed on Siouxsie the other week, I think we're going to go for Victron again. And I think I may approach the company that did it and see if they're willing to support us a little bit. Who knows? We'll try that out. I think it's about time that we got some help from some people in exchange for a little bit of name dropping. So if you're watching this channel and you think that you have a service that we would like and would be useful and other people like ourselves would use, well, why not let us try it out? I'm quite honest with my reviews. I'm never hard. I won't say I like it because I like it. First drive of the new van. So we're now on the M1. I think it's about 4 hours left to go. South. Seems a long way away at the moment. Gotta say as well, how many speed cameras are there? Are there speed cameras, or is it just markings on the road? Someone tell me, because yeah, every time I see it, I go, oh no, not another one. Well, now at the top of the M5, back onto roads we know, I suppose. Quite a way to go. I reckon we've still got 2.5 hours now. Probably 3 hours to go, yeah. There's been a lot of traffic, a lot of well, it's Friday night, so just a lot of traffic, I suppose, really. The van's still going in front of us there, you can see it. They've just phoned me a couple of times, and obviously we're monitoring everything, make sure it works, you know, it drives properly and there's no bangs or rumbos or anything we worry about. But it seems to be going well. There's a little bit of smoke when she changes gear, but we think it probably hasn't been driven very much. So it could be just muck in the exhaust. So maybe a couple of good hard sort of drives will sort that out. When I say hard, I'm not going to rev the Nellies off it, but just like good long drives so it gets really nice and hot and chance to clear all the crap out. I normally put some dipotine in my diesel engines anyway, which tends to make them run better. So I think we'll do that to the Fiat. The Fiat with no name, and we'll see how it runs then. Could do it, probably could do with a good service as well. It's had a service recently, but it's been stood up a lot as well. So fresh oil, gearbox oil, air filter, pollen filter, fuel filter. You know, treat it a little bit. They always run a little bit better then, and you get to know your way around it a little bit should you need to. Now we're just about to approach Bristol. You can see, well and truly dark now. Long old day, but we will be home soon. I think, well, we're 2 hours away. I think Bristol, I think door to door, I think Bristol to our door is probably about 2 hours. So it's now 6:20 in the evening. Hopefully we'll be back by about 8:30 by the time we parked. So fingers crossed. We sat down having a drink by 9. Got to remember though, as I said, we got three people viewing the house tomorrow morning. First one's 9:30. What's that all about? This is Exeter. Any of you have been down this way before? Coming down to Cornwall, you probably recognise this bit. Coming up very soon, we have the notorious Holden. Now a lot of you who come down to Cornwall probably will take the 8:30, so you won't see Holden. So I'll keep the camera running, because I think, well, it's quite away yet, so I'll switch the camera off and I'll turn it back on a little bit later. But Holden Hill is a classic hill in this part of the world. It's a van killer, and you'll see why when we go up. So we're now coming to the Holden Hill area. Don't know how much you're going to be able to see really, because it's quite dark. Like I said, this really is a van killer. So I think V's taking a little bit of a run up. This is really the start by the garage. This is really sort of the start of the hill. And it is very dark, so I don't really think you're going to be able to see much or even get an idea how steep. Oh, something's happening up here, so maybe we won't be going up the hill. It looks like we're being redirected. Road closed. So, here we go then. So we're not going up what we normally call Holden Hill, we're being redirected. So I'm not really sure where we're going now, so bear with us. Just what you want at the end of a 600-mile journey, pretty much. Redirection to go to a different place. Now this road heads towards Torquay, so we'll have to find out just where we're going to be going now. Because this Torquay is quite a way out of our way. Being diverted. It's following V at the moment. She knows where she's going, I hope. Oh my. Yeah, This is the top of Holden Hill, so that is quite peculiar. That's quite an interesting little detour. So they're obviously doing something at the bottom, so yeah, it's quite amusing. It's not bad out, not very far out of our way really. They call this Telegraph Hill on the other side. The closer we get to Cornwall, the wetter it gets. We've just gone round in a circle. The diversion signs that they put up that we was following took us back towards Exeter. So someone's put the diversion sign the wrong way round. I was trying to flash to her to tell her to go the opposite way, but she followed them, so we've gone round in a big circle, and hopefully, it's hard to see actually because you're behind. It's too late once someone's turned the wrong way. But down here we should be able to join the A38 again, if I remember rightly. I believe this road brings us out the top of Holden Hill by the race course, for the race courses. We'll see. It looks all different in the dark.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Well, Google seems to be agreeing with me, so hopefully I've got it right. I've got Android Auto in this car. I'm cutting out. Apparently it's
in 100 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
And this one's bloody closed.
In 100 yards, turn left onto Devon Expressway, A38. Turn left onto Devon Expressway, A38.
It won't let me. Where are you going, Faye? Where are you going? Do you want to follow me? I know.
Follow me, was it? That
No.
time?
F***ing diversion signs are
Head
fucked.
east.
Because I took the, when we got to that junction 4, I took the diversion sign and it took us all over this shit
Yeah.
shop.
We'll have to follow the diversion. They've done. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I don't even know about that, but it's telling me to turn right there.
Yeah, I know.
Right, I'll let you go and find this. I mean, loads of people coming down here.
I know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But who the f*** aren't you?
Well, coming across that bridge earlier, the first time, how can you see where he's going? No. He left his left.
I know I'm flashing at you know, to turn. And then I'm going to him. Get down. Right, follow me, right? Hey Google, call me. Hey Google, call Verena. You alright? Well, I think that's the only way. F***ing mate, I'm f***ing turning, you know, they're all shit, aren't they? I know. Well, you were thought so, weren't you? Okay, how far behind are you from me?
2 cars, I can see you.
Okay,
2 cars between us, right?
okay, now my sat nav's just decided to off again.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Oh, we don't need this at the end of the 5-hour journey, do you?
Yeah.
You know, and if they're going to put, you know, this diversion on, everybody's coming down here.
I know. Then you can't get through and you just don't it.
I think what we might have to do is head at, so diverted traffic. Right, so we go up here. So I'm going to turn left up here, right?
Okay.
Although it's pointing diverted traffic down there as well. I'm wondering whether we should have turned right on this junction.
The other 2 cars are following you down here.
I know, but this is leading us back. So
A38 west.
I'm going to try and turn somewhere. I'm going to come in here and turn around, right?
It's chaos, isn't it?
It is chaos.
You know what they're Where are you?
I'm just trying to turn around. Right. You've just gone past me. Yes, I'm braking now. Flashing me lights, right? Alright. Got ya. I'm gonna head in a bit further towards Torquay and then let the sun out the other side. I think it's just gonna take us through Siouxsie. So we've now got the van home, and what a horrible drive that was. But It's a really mucky day today as well. Anyway, this is just a quick look around to show you what it is, and we'll do a proper van tour video a little bit later. We'll turn the camera around. There we can see it's a 2005 Fiat Ducato, and it's converted by a company called Adria. It's an Adria twin. And you look around the outside. Yeah, it's got onboard water, onboard toilet, rear barn doors. There's a sliding door on the side, which I know a lot of people don't like. Got an electric step as well. Outside, yeah. I don't know if we come inside. I'm in the process of cleaning at the moment because everything had a layer of that silicone grease on it, and I know it looks nice when people buy vans because everything looks shiny, but everything, it just attracts dirt. So I'm slowly working around cleaning it, and it was quite grubby as well. Now I don't know if you can really see the roof space there. I've cleaned that side now. All the dirty fingerprints, still a little bit around the handles to do. But if we come over that side, hopefully you can see a little bit of how grubby it is. I don't know if you can really see up there, but we'll get that all done. We'll come through the cab and give it everything a clean, because you know, if nothing else, it's nice to get your own mark on things. As we come back through, you can see it's got lots of cubby space up above. There is a TV in here, but we'll be replacing that with the one we've got from the VW Clubman. It's a far better TV. Got toilet, sink unit, little cupboard there, lots of storage, and of course under the bed unit, that's all storage space as well. At the moment, you've either got to lift the bed, or you come at it from the barn doors at the back. So we'll work out how we're going to do that. It's got gas central heating, gas powered heating, and it's got a hot water tank as well. The reason we wanted this one, and lots of different people have different reasons for why they buy vans, is that double seat there is belted, so one of us could be working while the other one's driving. And that is really the reason we went for this. Well, V's just brought me out a cup of coffee, and that sort of concludes the little look around the van and everything. It's been quite an eventful day and a half, 2 days, going up and getting the van, and coming back. That diversion was a diversion from hell. I think somebody had gone out and purposely moved signs so they faced the wrong direction. We looped around on ourselves 2, maybe 3 times before we actually managed to find our way out. What we did is we forced our way towards Torquay, and knowing that we could cut across to Newton Abbot, and it seemed to work. And eventually we got home. Very, very tired that night. And you've had a look around at the van. We're on a slight slope here, so I'm a bit worried about my coffee falling off. He's got the coffee. So hopefully, you've enjoyed it. Like I said, we're going to do a proper van tour later after I've given this van a good clean and had a good look around. But if you've enjoyed this little trip, a bit boring in places I suppose, but you've seen some places, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and if you like what I'm doing, share the videos as well, share them with people you know, because the more people that see it, the better for us, and it helps the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one very soon. See you later guys, bye, have a good one. Right, tail end to this video. If you're going to sell a camper van that's got a toilet in it, please clean it out for the new owners. We've just started cleaning this van, and the toilet cassette was absolutely faux, and it wasn't just wee, it was poo as well, and it was absolutely rank. Really the worst job you ever have to do, cleaning somebody else's stale poo. God, think of that toilet.
It was ringing.
Right, we'll bleep that little bit out. It was horrible. It really was horrible. Good reason never to buy a van with a toilet in it ever again. Sure, as we end this video, V really wants to be in it because she keeps on diving into the picture every time I go the opposite way. Anyway, we've bought a van. Been a bit rank in places, but we've started cleaning it out. And I think it's going to be all right. I really do. You know, these things happen, don't they? There's a few things we want to change, and there's a few things we want to do. We'll do a proper van tour. Maybe next week or the week after, I don't know. We want to get a night out in it soon, but the weather's been so bad just recently, we haven't really had a chance to do much.